Hello, Aquarius. I smile because I know something you don't, but I'm going to share it with you and I'm going to tell you how to know more. Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Hey guys, my name is Michelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is a week ahead tarot card reading for Aquarius sun, moon, or rising sign, because it's an Aquarius energy reading. And so you can apply it to where it applies to your life, wherever it resonates and however it resonates. And I'm always interested to know how it does. So please feel free to leave those comments down below. If you're interested in personal readings, yes, I do personal readings. All of that information is in the description box. Or just go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. This is interesting. Well, let's start out with the cards, shall we? A new beginning, a new interest, a new passion. This may actually catch you by surprise, especially Aquarius. I'll tell you, especially, I will tell you a little bit later, especially those of you who are going to get the most surprise or have the most trouble with surprise based on the astrology. If you want to get the full astrology rundown, just go to my other YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. That's where I do the week ahead astrology readings for each zodiac sign. So, but I will definitely let you guys in on a secret here. This could take you by surprise. Something all of a sudden, a new passion or new vitality, sensuality even could just all of a sudden just kind of erupt inside of you. Some new potential. Now, what is it about? We have a few more cards on the table and all of them are coming out right in front of me. We have the Six of Swords. So there's some sort of it's like somebody lights a fire under your tail end and gets you going. It's like all of a sudden you get inspiration to finally get the move on, to go. Now, this doesn't just mean travel. A lot of times it does. So a lot of you could just all of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden spontaneous, you got to go somewhere or you get a chance to go somewhere and you're like, yes, I'm going to go. I'm moving forward. It could be metaphoric, like you are moving forward. Like suddenly, all of a sudden, something that you've been waiting on, something that's been bothering you, ways that you have been stuck. That's what these swords mean. They've been sort of digging into your brain. They've been thoughts that have kept you back or held you back. All of a sudden, there's this inspiration that gets you. It's like, oh, I got to go. Or it's time for me to move forward. If somebody's putting a flame under your tushy, that's what it is. We're going to get into why. Let's get into the details a little bit deeper. But the Six of Swords indicates that there has been a lot of pain. There has been a lot of suffering. And now all of a sudden, there's a huge breakthrough because of it. And those of you who are born, in Aquarius too. So sometime I would say between February 2nd and February 10th, around there, February 10th, 11th, it would be you guys especially who are feeling this because your natal sun is square to the north and south. No, it's square to the Jupiter Chiron conjunction. And I'm sorry, let me go back. It's sextile to the Jupiter Chiron conjunction. And that is all about you've suffered, you've struggled, and now all of a sudden there's this huge breakthrough. It's like there's this fire, this flame, and it's like this is what's fueling the flame. It's like, I know what to do with this now. I know what to choose. And I feel like there's a movement for a lot of you. There's just a sense of push forward and readiness to, preparedness to, finally overcoming any kind of fear that you might have had in your mind. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a change, and I think you're very aware of it. It also is maybe a kind of a risk. There's some sort of change in finances. It doesn't mean good, it doesn't mean bad. It also means that it could be a challenge of you're going to have to work out how you can afford this or how you can pay for the plane ticket. But either way you're going to, because there is, it just keeps getting better, because there is this appreciation for what you do. This is a good thing. This tells me, these two cards together tells me your finances or your notoriety at work are changing for the better. It's changing because people are starting to recognize your value, and you can be more selective, and you can be better known. This is about a change in your finances because of a job well done that finally enables you to move forward and take action. So when this opportunity happens to you this week, go for it, because honestly, that's what it was meant to do. It was meant to generate momentum, forward momentum for you. We're going to get into what this is exactly. We kind of want to know more about what is this new opportunity and how is it coming to them. Okay. The Hermit's coming through work. It's something that or it's coming through a Virgo. So either literally it's a Virgo in your life, right? A decision to move because of or for a Virgo in your life, or it's because of or for work, right? Or it's a big breakthrough in your work that is requiring you to move or enabling you to finally move. It's also a kind of faith. There's a sense of I'm ready now, I'm prepared. You may have to travel by yourself for the time being. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden you're single or alone. It would just mean that you have to, you're kind of taking a leap of faith here, because, but not really, because you know that you're going to devote yourself and commit yourself to something very, to work, to that steadfast cultivation of whatever it is that matters to you. But it's also a sense of it could be very isolating. I just don't think that that's what it is, though, because or you're not afraid of it. You know, you're sort of like, I gotta go for it. I know I gotta go for it. You know, and it is something that you absolutely have to do. Since it's major arcana, there's a sense of need to cultivate this. I need to that this is the right time to do this. There has been something that has undermined you, or that you felt like a failure, or that something was futile and not going through, or something was draining you. So why? Maybe you've been looking for answers for something. That's really interesting. Queen of Cups. This could be maternal energy, or just a sense of loving somebody so much, or giving unconditionally to somebody. Maybe somebody was giving unconditionally to you. There is a Seven of Swords here, so this just seems like either you feel you're betraying somebody, or you feel you're being betrayed by somebody. I'm wondering why. And maybe that's why it becomes clear to you, I got to get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? There's just a sense of if they're moving on and all of a sudden they're leaving, then to look at it on the bright side, it means I have liberation and freedom too. And I think that that's what you're trying to do. But what is the Seven of Swords? Please specify specifically. Maybe somebody has chosen, or you're choosing, to go somewhere behind somebody's back because you know they'll be upset. There's clarity here when it comes to romance, especially those of you who are born late Aquarius season, because your natal sun is going to be trine to Mars and sextile to Venus as they're sextile to each other. So, I don't know what this clarity is about. I'm asking for clarity, but there seemed to be a sense of, it's like you felt like you were loving somebody or caring about somebody for no good, like nobody was noticing. The Lovers is suddenly here. This is Gemini energy, but I think it's clarifying the Seven of Swords. It's like realizing that somebody actually cares about you too, especially this Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We already have Virgo on the table. Somebody really adores you. Somebody really, really wants you. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. I think everybody's like, I'm not looking for no, you take it where it resonates in your life, guys. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And this is just somebody who you thought didn't like you or didn't want you. Maybe you expressed interest, but all of a sudden they come through and they say, hey, no, I want you, I want to work with you, or I want you, I want to be with you. Like there's just this sense of maybe somebody has kept very hidden or very secretive. You know, the Hermit can absolutely imply that, this sense of maybe they weren't really good at expressing themselves. But honestly, now it's like the truth had to come out for one reason or another, and that changes your trajectory of which way you want to go, or your direction in life, or it's like it's like everything is happening at the right time. So when you get that clarification, now you can move in that direction easily. It could even be that because you had an opportunity or somebody had an opportunity to go or leave, that's when it pops in and somebody realizes, oh, but I really love them, but I really want to be with them. So let's get a little bit deeper into the details. Remember, Aquarius, there's always an extended reading, and I hope you'll join me for that. I will attach the link above at the end of this video, and I will also attach it in the description box. Know that if you're on a television set, you won't see that, because television sets don't click with links like that. It just doesn't work. So you will have to have your mobile phone and your laptop or desktop readily available, and then just log in and you'll get the links on your mobile version or your desktop version. We have Two of Pentacles again. There's definitely financial change. Huge shift. Why? Because all of a sudden the direction is clear and you're set and ready to move forward. You are definitely taking huge financial, including with your family. This could have something to do with finances changing within your family. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is changing? Especially about a Cancerian. It could be a Cancerian because you do have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups represents a feminine water sign in your life. It does not have to be a male. It doesn't have to be a female. Just somebody who's feminine, somebody who's loving, somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's very sensitive, somebody who's emotional. It doesn't mean that they're, a pussy or a wimp. It just means that they're open-hearted this way and they're unconditional and they wear their heart on their sleeve. Like, that's who they are. So your feelings may be changing, or that person may be realizing, I have an opportunity. I have a huge opportunity and I'm about to move forward, which case, it would change your trajectory. All of a sudden, it's like the thought of watching somebody leave makes you realize what they're worth to you. We also have a 10 of Pentacles. So if you have a Cancer in your life, their financial situation's about to change for the better. We have a 10 of Pentacles here, which is value. And you know what? We have a 4 of Cups, which means you have so much value, but I don't think somebody was ready to look at it or see it, or somebody was ready to know it or understand it, or even take the offer. I think there's just a great deal of value here that somebody is missing. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Let me know, because somebody's still undecided. It's like they almost didn't want to face their feelings, or they just weren't ready to decide, right? But they're now at a point where they have to make some decision, or you're at a position where you have to make some decision. It's like, do I move forward or do I stay where I am? And if I stay where I am, do I say goodbye and watch somebody leave? Or do I chase them? Do I go after them? Or do I let them be my inspiration to get myself in gear and kick my butt into gear? That's a good question, and I think that's really personal for all of you. Feel free to leave in the comments below, because I love to know. Ace of Pentacles is here. You guys, I have to say, this is a huge opportunity. This is almost like God's going to make it so good, there's no way that you can resist it. Huge level of abundance. Sort of an offer. Oh, who else got that? An offer you can't refuse. Sagittarius. Got a very similar energy. That was more over their whole reading. But this is kind of it. Do they even want to refuse this? You're worried about it. Why? We have 9 of Swords here. You're worried about it because honestly, I think, I don't know, because things have been trickling in, or things have been going very slowly, or you want to take things slowly, or this is some sort of a job. This is some sort of a position that you're really not interested in. Just the thought of it kind of bores you, right? So there's a sense of, I don't know, it's almost like it's a golden opportunity for somebody else. You have to decide if you want to participate in, or vice versa. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is you. And she is very objective and very clear and can help make decisions. So what does she say? What decision does she make? That something's not working out. The 7 of Pentacles is here, that you've tried and tried and tried things multiple times, and something is not making any sense or not working out. Three of Wands is you're looking into the future. You're looking into the future. You're kind of seeing what else is out there. Let's go into the extended to clarify a little bit deeper. I will see you guys there.